Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to our broadcast today. You are welcome wherever you're joining us from. Thanks for joining us today. I am Pastor Maxwell Nnawuihe. Today is the 4th of March 2024, and this is the continuation of our prophetic update. So, this is Prophetic Update Part 7. I welcome you. And hopefully, we're going to be concluding in this very segment. And after the conclusion of the prophetic update, we are going to allow the prophecy to play without interruption, as I said in previous episodes. So, this prophetic update, look at the caption. You will understand what it is all about. Also, look at the description of this broadcast. You will also have an enlightenment or a better understanding of what it is all about. But before we proceed, I want to make sure that my voice is coming out. I want to make sure that my voice is coming out because that is the essence of communication. That as I speak from my own end, you at the other side will be able to hear what I'm saying. That is what I want to do right now to know my voice is coming out. Okay, I have confirmed it. My voice is very crisp. It is coming out live and direct. So you are welcome. Thanks for joining us again. You're welcome. Our Father in heaven, I, Pst Maxwell Nnawuihe, I call on you. Come on, turn this around for me. My faith is in you. I can only have one way. Oh Lord, I call on you. Come and turn things around. Come and turn things around. Come and turn things around for your children. Jehovah Jireh, turn things around. Papa, I'm so afraid. All over Nigeria. That's why I said, I'm not home. Psalms 50, call upon me in the days of trouble. I will answer you and show you great and mighty things you don't know. When the righteous man is seated upon the throne, everywhere you go, it is joy, joy, joy. When the wicked man is seated upon the throne, everywhere you go, it is crying, suffer, suffer. But, tired of suffer from the east to the west. The man will never fall from the north to the south. It is trouble, trouble. Child. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people, any people. Look around Nigeria today. What we see is reproach. Reproach in a project. Download the song wherever you see it. Nobody election get back in Nigeria with this man. We're gonna go to Yamu, say no more, but we are Mumura. And let's see election, which we can type. Mr. People see what's about tribunal. I'm going to take a book back in America. The son of Matano cover Supreme Court. He said, if I hear welcome back, welcome back. The title of the song that is playing in the background is Turn Things Around. Turn Things Around. It is a song of prayer. It is a song of inspiration. It is a song that gives us a clue of what is happening in Nigeria today. People voted for a better Nigeria last year, 25th of February 2023. But unfortunately, what they are seeing today is the worst version of Nigeria politics, the worst version of Nigerian government, the worst version, the worst version. There has not been the very best of government, but in terms of comparative analysis or advantages, you can point one or two governments that under its administration, the people fared very well, or somehow to some extent, they were better fed, they were better taken care of, they were better developed, they had better hope, better understanding of what it means to belong to a country or to be a citizen of a country. For instance, during the time of Musa Yaradua, who happened to be the president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was the vice as at the time. Under Musa Yaradua, Nigerians fared very well. Fared very well, although ill health could not allow him to carry out his manifesto or his, I think that was about 7-point agenda that he presented to Nigerians, which was his campaign point and focus. And the cold hands of death resulting from his ill health could not allow him to carry out or to perfect those very wonderful economic and people-oriented policies. And then Goodluck Ebele Jonathan took over from him. We also saw that during the time of the president of Nigeria, former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Nigerians also fared very well. They fared very well under him. I'm saying in terms of comparative analysis or advantages. Remember what I said a few seconds ago. No government in Nigeria has been the best. But we're trying to compare the government that came, the administrations in the past, be it the military, be it the civilian rule, the administrations that somehow was able to feel the pulse of the people and to give them a better life to some extent in comparison to others who didn't do nothing. This very present administration of Nigeria is the worst. It is the worst. So I don't want to say much because I've said this in previous episodes. This is for those that are joining us for the first time. Please, if you want to really understand what this prophetic update is all about, I will urge you after this live broadcast, try and watch the part 1, the part 2, the part 3, the part 4, the part 5, the part 6, so that you can understand where we are coming from. And hopefully we are going to wrap up with this very part 7. It is really, really somehow funny. But what we are going through in this part of the world is what is called untold hardship. If you are talking about the war at Ukraine, you are talking about the Hamas-Israeli war. What is happening in Nigeria right now economically can be compared to what is happening to those parts of the world. I am being very frank. I am being very honest. I am a pastor. I say the truth. I lie not. So I'm going to bring to the screen, without further ado, the remaining part of our prophetic update. And hopefully we're going to wrap up. And please, if it is important for me to highlight one or two things in the clip, I am going to do so. And one thing I promise you, I am not going to dominate this very broadcast. I will allow the tape to play, to do the talking. So this is the tape. This very professor was given on the 26th of June 2022 by my very self, and it was given live on air. It was a live broadcast, and this was at the heat of the 2023 presidential election campaign. And the brightest of the candidates happened to be Mr. Peter Obi from the Igbo extraction, which is the southeastern Nigeria. He was a former governor of Anambra State in the southeast part of Nigeria. So the prophecies I gave here was contrary to the present realities of 2022 when they were campaigning and preparing for the 2023 presidential election. But at the end of the day, the prophecy have come to full manifestation by 100% accuracy. If you Google my name, Maxwell Nnawuihe, you will see not only this prophecy, you will see all my videos, all my content on the internet, be it on YouTube, be it on Facebook, on Twitter. You will be able to see my videos and you can be able to lay hold on this very broadcast that I'm referring to. If you go to my YouTube channel, Maxwell Nnawuihe, the prophecy is there alongside so many other messages and prophecies. If you go to my Twitter handle at Maxwell Nnawuihe, the same. You go to my Facebook page, Maxwell Nnawuihe, or my Facebook profile, Pastor Maxwell Nnawuihe, the same. Thank you very much. Stay tuned as I bring to you this very, very, very powerful and unbeatable prophecy. Just take a listen. Take a listen. Remember, we are continuing from where we started. And after this, we are going to allow the prophecy to play in the next episode of our broadcast. Cool enough. Won the election. And we are able to suppress it. That we are able to cage everybody. Millions of people protesting everywhere. The Nigerian system was able to pick them, cage everybody and lock them up and put them inside the cage. And the protests ceased and ended abruptly, unexpectedly, unceremoniously, without achieving a single positive, permanent, enduring result. Noisemakers. People are making history, you are making noise. Pathetic you are. People are making history, you are making noise. Pathetic is your reasoning. The caption of the prophecy is PVC, MNK, what God has done. That is the caption of the broadcast. For those who are going to search for it on YouTube, if you just go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to that very channel, even this channel that you're watching from now, subscribe to it. When you type in the search of YouTube, if you type Pastor Maxwell Nnawuihe, you will see all my videos, you will see my YouTube channel. If you want to search for this particular prophecy that is talking right now, that you are hearing the sound right now, just type MNK, PVC, MNK, what God has done by Pastor Maxwell Nnawuihe. You will see this particular video that we are doing the update right now. We must continue. They invite you different televisions. You think you think that by the interview you have won the election. You think Peter B is there. Peter B, they invited him there. His campaign is gaining momentum. The structure. We are the structure. How foolish people could be. Yes. The article is cooling off somewhere. And after they said that they are the structure, and after all the interviews, television interviews that Mr. Peter B granted, all the press briefings, and as I said in the previous segments, he really gathered massive support from different parts of the world. According to the prophecy, still, he did not become the president of Nigeria till tomorrow morning, according to the prophecy. That is why it is called prophetic update, to know the prophecy that have come to pass, and also for you to know what to watch out for. Are you more popular than him? Why? How many televisions have you seen article talking? They know where they are holding you. And you don't know it. You know it. We have told you. None they can have shown it to you. Look at where they are holding you. Hit them there that they may let you go. Not by the power of the PVC. Yes. Not by the power. Not by the power of the PVC. That was what I said in the prophecy. If you need freedom, a better Nigeria, a better future for yourself and your children and unborn children, It is not by the power of the PVC. That was what I said in the prophecy, and that is what has happened today. 100% accurate manifestation. We must continue.
The next moment, Nnamdi Kanu is out of the scene, is arrested, is abducted. All of a sudden, the same thing you say, oh, it's true, Nnamdi Kanu is correct, it's true. All those things you say is true. All of a sudden, you have forgotten all of them because of money, because of stipends, because of one or two contracts that will come as a result of the campaign of P2B, or as a result of the campaign of the Jagaban, or Jaga, whatever it is in the West. Bola Tinubu. A man that is a man, you have seen him.
Yes, many people at this time, they abandoned the discussion for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. They abandoned all the effort for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, whom they were championing his cause, whom they believe that what he's preaching about Nigeria and the way forward is the truth. All of a sudden, at the appearance and the emergence of P2B as the flag bearer of the Labour Party, they abandoned every discussion and every issue, every broadcast, every effort for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And we are now championing the campaign for the Igbo presidency and the election of Mr. P2B. And I was reprimanding them, and I was telling them it is not the way to go. Of course, you are hearing everything by yourself.
You can see how he is vibrating like Nokia 3310. You can see as a result of the campaign of the Jagaban, or Jaga, whatever it is in the West. Bola Tinubu. A man that is a man, you have seen him. You can see how he is vibrating like Nokia 3310. You can see how his hands are vibrating like vibrator, like clipper that is kept on a table.
A very sick man, very sick.
You have seen it. Yet some of you are with the Jagaban 2023. Our party. You are clamoring for the Igbo presidency. The two political parties that hold prospect for the Igbos to emerge as the next president, they disappointed all of you.
Yes, that is the truth. That happened to be PDP. You know, Mr. P2B cross-carpeted from PDP to the Labour Party because he saw that he was not going to be favored to become the party's flag bearer. And he discovered that the preferred candidate to fly the flag of the party was Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So when Mr. P2B saw it in the inner caucus meeting, he decided to cross-carpet to the Labour Party. And PDP happened to be one of the major political parties that hold prospect for the Igbo presidency. That is, on a normal basis, if things were to go the right way, you know, PDP holds more prospect to produce the Igbo presidency. So, and the brightest of them was Mr. P2B. They refused to give it to him. They gave it to Atiku Abubakar from the north. P2B had no choice than to cross-carpet to the Labour Party. Another political party that should have given the Igbos the hope to produce the president in the last year's election was APC. And in that APC, there were people, you know, that some Igbos were campaigning for in the APC, trying to tell Muhammadu Buhari to influence the process that would lead to their emergence as the flag bearer of the party in order to have the Igbo presidency dream realized. One of them happened to be the former governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, that they call Dave Umahi, who is now a current minister in the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Another one happened to be, I think, Rotimi Amechi, although Rotimi Amechi is not from Igbo. He's from Igbo, but according to the boundary gerrymandering, he's from River State, which is an Igbo-speaking state in the south. So they didn't give it to him. And Rotimi Amechi was instrumental also to the emergence of Muhammadu Buhari in the election. They didn't give it to him. Another person that some people were projecting to fly the flag from the Igbo extraction of Nigeria was Rocha Sokorocha, who happened to be one of the greatest influencers in that very party from the southeast region of Nigeria. I can't remember other candidates, other aspirants, because I wasn't really following up. Because it was not in my area of interest. I was focused on the will of God and the mandate of God. So these two major political parties that helped prospect for the Igbos to produce the presidency disappointed all of them. APC disappointed them. PDP disappointed them. So P2B now jumped the boat and cross-carpeted to the Labour Party. Still, it was not the will of God. Still, it was not the way to go. So that was what I was saying in the prophecy here. And I was telling them that it is a sign that there is no hope for you in the Nigerian politics. You can never achieve this, your dream of Igbo presidency, because they can never allow you to emerge. They have known who you are, and they are scared of your destiny as a people, your collective destiny as a people. You are a very special breed from this part of the world. You are from the stock and from the loins of Abraham. You are the offspring of Abraham. So you operate under a different spiritual covenant and climate. It is not all about politics. It's to know your collective destiny and purpose as a people, as a race, as a tribe. But they were blind to the things and the insight I was trying to share in the prophecy. We must continue.
What is the sign?
Yes.
What sign is it showing to you? And you fail to reason. Your brains are not clogging together. They are not. I can't understand what is in your skull. Are you always driven by money?
Money.
Why are you always driven? Why is it that it is what your temporal satisfaction is what matters most to you?
Yes.
And the lasting measures, which is long term, that will bring about total freedom.
Freedom. Yes.
Wherever you are, share the broadcast. Like the broadcast, share it. This is one of the voices that is very, very scarce all over the world, more especially in this part of the world. This voice is very scarce. We are not just hearing it on air because I'm on air, both privately, secretly. That is the voice. Unchangeable. If you doubt anything I tell you, whether my messages as the servant of the Most High God, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you will come back and said, oh, I regret doubting. African entertainment.
Now, that is usually the time frame of my prophecies. Some of my prophecies, it has a time frame of 3 months, some 6 months, some 1 year. Even if it's beyond that very time frame, it will certainly come to pass. It will. Except it is a prophecy that portends danger, and there is instruction that is given, and there is a condition that was given to avert that danger. If that instruction is followed, will not occur. The prophecy will not occur because God revealed to redeem. If God reveals that somebody is going to die or there's going to be chaos and he gives solution to it, he gives a condition. If that condition is followed, if the solution is applied, is taken, the instruction received and applied, it is going to stop the chaos. So that doesn't mean that the prophecy did not fulfill, because the fulfillment of such a prophecy portends danger and destruction. So God doesn't just reveal to destroy, he also revealed to save. So that is it. Now, I said 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, the prophecy will come to pass. So today is the 4th of March, 2024. The prophecy was given 26th of June, 2022. The election took place 25th of February, 2023. Within a space of 1 year, the prophecy came to pass. Counting from that last year, February till now, the prophecy, no part of it is remaining. Every part of it have come to pass. So it is prophetic update. This is the part 7. I am Pastor Maxwell Nnawuihe. Remember to Google it. You will see it on the internet. We must continue. The name I mentioned in this prophecy was one of the people that were commenting as I was broadcasting live that very day. Through the comment box, I was looking at the comment box to see what he was saying. He was really against the prophecy. He said I was campaigning and speaking against my own brother, Peter Obi, that I was a religious bigot, that I was spiritually blinded, that I'm not seeing nothing, that I'm not speaking from God, that I was speaking out of hatred, or that government paid me to discredit Peter Obi or to discourage people from coming out to go and vote. That was what the account was saying under the comment box. And I blocked the account because I know what I was speaking. I was not speaking of myself. And today, wherever that account is, they have realized for doubting the prophecy, by now, that very account will be regretting. As I said,
world. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, you will come back and said, oh, I regret doubting him.
As they're regretting today.
This fool African entertainment world, I'm blocking him, is a fool.
I wish
I don't have time for fools.
I wish this account I mentioned the name now, which I blocked that day, will be able to watch this prophetic update. If that very account, African Entertainment World, if that account can watch this prophetic update now, he will be so full of guilty conscience for attacking me that day. So when you hear the word of God, don't attack the word. Don't look at the word of God from your human perspective alone. Don't follow the word of God, a message that God is giving or instruction that God is giving. Don't always be in a haste to judge it based on your emotions or your feelings or tribal sentiment. No. Be very, very receptive of the word and open-minded. God speaks and gives directions, and till tomorrow, he still does the same. We must continue, and I'm not going to interrupt this till the end. We have a few minutes to wrap up so that we can have another segment in our broadcast.
Blocked. Use any other account and come, I block you. Go and do your business and leave freedom alone. You don't know what is freedom fighting. Blocked. Here in the studio, blocked. You can't come here. Mazen MNK is there in the DSS dungeon in Abuja, Nigeria, and you are there at Opera Square looking for PVC. Some of you, all of a sudden, you have come out to protest. Oh, I thought you love Nigeria. I thought you love this our country. So don't you know that this your protest and marching and campaigning in the street for P2B is making the government...
Permit me to fast forward it. Permit me to fast forward it.
I ask you again, how did a microphone broadcast of wood vision until Nnamdi took it up? Traffic and attention will be going to him. Without Nnamdi, the so-called NSAS protest wouldn't have made the little, or should I say the major impact it made. And then how did it end? Because they failed to adhere to the instruction he gave to them. He told them, when you come out, don't go back. If you go back, they will pick you one after the other. When you come out, don't ever go back. Don't be diverted. Continue to mount pressure. Continue to press.
Let me fast forward it.
Forget one them all of a sudden. So they just through the NSAS protest that you forget chorusing it, singing it everywhere. Useless. As useless. Of emasculation. They went this.
We are closing now in few
thinking
seconds.
That the youth are now awake. Never knew that the master of diversion went underground. They were shouting everywhere on top of the forces, platforms everywhere. The master of trick, the master of corruption, the master of emasculation, they went on the ground and hijacked the
And that was
NSAS
what
protest.
they did during the election. Buy from here, and we're
And
going to
it
continue with another
collapsed like the
broadcast.